Thanks for staying with us. Justin Jarrett of Loco Sports is here to give us the latest in low country sports. Justin, welcome.
Hi.
So we haven't caught up with you since the end of football season. Any parting thoughts?
Yeah, it was kind of an abrupt ending there. Everybody bowing out of the playoffs by the second round, so it kind of a little jolting finish to the season, but had some great performances this season, and I'll be rounding up some of those and honoring some of the best players this year with my all-area team coming out sometime next week before Christmas, trying to talk to all the coaches and make sure I get the best players represented on there. So you can check that out on locosports.com. And then we'll have the first annual Blitz Border Bowl, WSAV, over in Savannah, partnering up with the Savannah Morning News to put that together. Going to see some of the top stars from the Low Country playing against some of the top stars from the Savannah area. That's going to be January 13th out in Pooler, so I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and the local kids will get one last chance to get out on the football field and show their skills.
Well, we look forward to getting that information out there, of course. Now, let's move on from one sport to the next. Basketball season is in full swing now. What local teams are looking like contenders for region or state titles so far?
Yeah, it's always hard to tell early in the season. You know, you're never sure about the competition they're playing against, but so far so good for a few of the local teams. On the boys' side, Hilton Head Prep undefeated, also Ridgeland Hardyville and Bluffton High School, a little bit of a surprise. Jermaine Patterson, a great player, but didn't have much around him last year. They've got a little bit more of a supporting cast, and they're looking great so far. And then over on the girls' side, two undefeated teams with Thomas Hayward and Battery Creek. And then a couple teams with just one loss, Bluffton and Hilton Head Christian Academy, both looking good as well. So it's going to be interesting to see if those teams can keep up their hot streaks as the season goes along.
Absolutely. Now, wintertime, as we know, is also wrestling season. Who do you think will dominate on the mat this season?
Yeah, I'm a big wrestling fan going way back, growing up in Kansas. Looking around here, Hilton Head High, always very good. Beaufort High School, good as well. They're both in the top 10 in Class 4A in the preseason. And then over in the 3A side, Battery Creek ranked second in the preseason. They've struggled a little bit here early in the season, and a team to watch out for, I think, is May River High School. They're ranked 16th in the preseason, but they've got a ton of kids out, a lot of excitement around that program in its second year, and Coach Ashley Powell doing a very good job of building that program up.
Fantastic. So are there any big events coming up over the holidays for you?
Well, one of the great things about being in this area as a sports fan is everybody wants to come here for their holiday tournaments. So if you want to watch some basketball and you're going to be in the Low Country for the holidays, you're going to have lots of opportunities. Hilton Head High hosting their Seahawk Holiday Classic, as they always do, the 21st to the 23rd, boys and girls. So tons of basketball going on there. Bluffton will have the Bobcat Classic for the boys December 28th through the 30th. There's also the Seahawk Duels for wrestling fans on the 29th and the 30th. John Paul II out in Ridgeland, Okatee area will have a boys and girls tournament as well. And then the Lady Seahawks will have their Island Shootout just after the first of the year. So lots of basketball around the holidays. If you're a hoop head, you'll have plenty to watch.
Fantastic. Well, Justin, thanks so much for keeping us in the loop.
Yeah, thanks for having me.